Hi friends, welcome back to another episode of Kaylee Grows. And before I begin today, I already want to apologize for any construction noise that you might hear. They're doing work outside of my apartment, and I've tried all different places around my house, and I feel like this is the quietest spot, so we will see. Um, I've tried waiting a couple hours, and now the sun is starting to set. And I really wanted to film this video today so I can edit it tomorrow and whatever. But yeah, I apologize if you hear the bass of their music or any hammering or anything like that. So, but my birthday is coming up. It is the 25th. I personally do not have the money to buy myself a gift this year. I don't normally do that, but I was thinking that it would be a fun video to buy myself a plant for my birthday. I don't have that money this year, so I thought I might as well say the 10 plants that I want for my birthday this year. Just kind of wishful thinking. These are the plants that I have sitting in my Etsy cart. Whenever I have the hankering to buy a new plant, I just go into Etsy and I put a bunch of plants in my cart. I almost never buy them. But yeah, these are 10 plants that I thought would be really fun to have for my birthday. And yeah. The first one is a Hoya linearis. I used to have one of these guys. It was such a great grower, but it just got completely infested by mealybugs. This was one of the plants that I got rid of in my huge purge before I moved to Tennessee. I do miss this plant a lot, so that is one of the ones that I have on my list. I miss it. I would love to get a nice full basket of it, and I miss that plant. But I didn't want to ship a plant that had a ton of bugs on it, obviously. So I did get rid of that plant. But that's the first one on my list. The second one that I have on my list is a sundew. Unfortunately, the one sundew that I decided to keep got crushed by one of my cacti during the move, so it did not survive. I tried a very long time, honestly, a couple of weeks to see if it would come back, and it was just completely dead. It actually started to mold. So I tossed it. But any type of sundew, any of them, I like the short, stocky ones the best. But any sundew would work. I love them so much. But that's the next one on my list. Next on my list is a pinguicula, which is a butterwort. It's another carnivorous plant. They are flatter, and they have these wider leaves that are also sticky. I love carnivorous plants. As of right now, I only have 2. I used to have a bunch, but I got rid of a bunch of them because of my big purge. Right now, I only have a Venus flytrap and a Nepenthes pitcher plant, one of the hanging ones, and I love them so much. But I do want more. So I would love a pinguicula, even though every time I've tried one, they've died. But I would love to try another one, especially because where I live right now is very, very humid. So I feel like maybe I'll be able to keep up on the care of them. We'll see. But that's another one that's on my wish list. The next one, I feel like I've talked about every time that I say a wish list video. This is a Hoya croniana, but the silver one. I've seen them called super silver. I've seen them called Eskimo. I've seen them called frost. I don't know the difference between any of them. I just really like the ones that are light in color. I don't have any Hoya that are light in color right now besides variegated, but that's white. These ones are almost a minty color. So yeah, I would love one of these. I think they're absolutely beautiful. I would even go with a starter plant and just grow it up. But yeah, Hoya croniana, any of the silver varieties, any of the like bluish varieties, just, oh, I love it so much. The next one is one that I just sort of started getting into, and this is a Philodendron Majestic. So I actually meant to buy one of these a couple months ago. I did an Etsy haul when I first moved to Texas, and I accidentally bought 2 Philodendron Varicosums. I meant to buy a Majestic instead of one of the Varicosums. I'm happy that I have 2 Varicosums because it's been really fun to grow one in soil, one in water, and see how they grow differently. The one in water is doing way better than the one in soil. But I meant to buy a Majestic. I think that just like the sheen on the leaves is absolutely beautiful. I really don't know if I would be able to handle one just because I know they can get really big, but I think they're gorgeous. And I would love to buy one that's already like a medium size, like not huge, because I know they can get like really big, but not one that's just like a little tiny starter plant if the leaves start out like this big. I want like a medium one where like the leaves are maybe like this big. But that's the next one that I really want. I think they're gorgeous. But yeah. The next one that I want, the next 2 that are on this list are ones that I've had on my wish list like forever. One of them is a moonshine snake plant. I love snake plants. I love that they're just so easy to take care of. I actually have one like right here. She's adjusting to my new environment. She's not super happy. She has 2 leaves that are dying off, but she's growing a bunch more. So we'll see. But I would love a moonshine snake plant. Just like the white leaves that are on it are just so cute. I love them. I want one really bad. I've always wanted one. My coworker at my old job was going to give me a piece of his, but I ended up moving before that could happen, and I'm so sad about it. So, yeah. Moonshine snake plant. And then the next one that I've had on my list like forever is a Hoya Crinkle 8. I don't know why. I cannot find these in person literally anywhere. I think that they were really popular like a while ago, and they're just like not popular anymore, so people aren't really selling them in person anymore. I think that's what's going on. But yeah, unfortunately, I can't find them anywhere. I think this is one that I'm going to have to get online, which is fine because right now, pretty much the only place that I can go plant shopping is online. But yeah, I want a Hoya Crinkle 8 really bad. All my Carnosas are like doing okay. Like not great, but not bad. And Crinkle 8s are also a type of Carnosa. But yeah, I want a Crinkle 8. They're so cute. Like just like how wavy their leaves are. Okay. The next 2 are pothos. If you guys have been watching me for a while, I love pothos. I have a decent amount of different pothos in my house. But this one is one that like I had for a very, very long time. It's a neon pothos. I love neon pothos. I had one for a very long time. It was doing so well. And then like suddenly it started dying off, and I don't know what I did. Like nothing changed. So I was thinking, oh, maybe it's too big for its pot, because I did have it growing in a relatively small pot. And I was like, oh, maybe I just need to repot it. So I did. I split the plant in 2. I gave one half to my friend. I saved the other half. Both of them died. They just like completely fell apart. They slowly but surely dropped all their leaves. And I think I only had like a few leaves left when I finally tossed the plant before I moved here to Texas. But I do miss the colors of that plant. I thought it was beautiful. It's just different than any of the other pothos that I have. And I had one that had a little bit of sport variegation. It had like some dark green spots. Nightmare. But I miss it like a lot. The next one is one that I've had on my wish list for a very long time, yet again. And this is a Jasenia pothos. They have just like the coolest like yellow variegation. There's some of them that I think are beautiful and some of them that I'm like, that plant looks like it's dying. So I feel like I would be really picky about which one I got, but I think they're gorgeous for the most part. And I want one. And I would love to have one for my birthday. Okay, and then the last one is another one that's like, I don't know. I think it's cute. And this is a philodendron camposportianum. I love that they look like little fish. I am a marine biologist, and I think that that is like the cutest thing. I love it. I think that they have like really beautiful sheen as well, and I like that they're like kind of reddish, and even when they're like little babies, they have like the cutest coloration, and I would love to grow it from like tiny to big. So yeah, that is the last one that I have on the list. I turned 29 on the 25th, which is crazy. I feel like I'm old. But yeah, that is all the plants that I have on my birthday wish list right now. And sound off, say happy birthday in the comments. But yeah, that's all that I have for you guys today. If you guys like this video, give me a big thumbs up. If you guys like me, subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. I'm trying to hit 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. I'm almost at 300 as of today. And I hope to see you guys again on the next one. Bye.